These men brought irrefutable evidence of the existence of aliens. Their discoveries shocked the scientific community and changed our understanding of human history forever. From ancient artifacts to unexplained structures, today you will discover why we are not alone in the world. Curious? Join us and let's go. Number 17. The Atacama Humanoid. In 2003, a tiny mummified skeleton was discovered in Chile's Atacama Desert. Just 6 inches tall with an elongated skull, large eye sockets, and only 10 pairs of ribs instead of the human standard of 12, the Atacama Humanoid immediately sparked controversy. DNA analysis conducted at Stanford University in 2018 yielded shocking results that contradicted earlier explanations. While initial studies suggested it might be a deformed human fetus, deeper genetic sequencing revealed that 8% of its DNA doesn't match any known species on Earth. This far exceeds the 1 to 2% genetic difference between humans and chimpanzees. The being's bone density scans show it was approximately 6-8 years old at time of death, despite its tiny size. The skull capacity relative to body size exceeds that of any known primate, with a brain-to-body ratio more advanced than modern humans. Tissue samples contain compounds that appear to be engineered for radiation resistance, with cellular structures capable of repairing DNA damage at rates hundreds of times faster than human cells. This adaptation would be necessary for organisms that evolved on planets with higher radiation exposure than Earth. Number 16. The Graphite Phallus Pendant. In the summer of 2023, archaeologists working in Mongolia uncovered something that left them speechless. A perfectly crafted phallus figurine made entirely of graphite. What makes this discovery particularly alarming is its incredible precision and the fact it was designed to be worn as a pendant. Traditional science tells us ancient Mongolian tribes lacked the tools to work with graphite at such a precise level. Yet this artifact exists, defying conventional understanding. The pendant shows signs of advanced manufacturing techniques that weren't supposed to exist in that time period. Under microscopic examination, the surface reveals perfectly consistent tool marks that would require specialized equipment to produce. More disturbing still, the graphite contains trace elements not naturally occurring in any known Earth deposits, suggesting an off-world origin for the material itself. Scientists who examined the artifact noted the graphite's unusual crystalline structure, one that creates natural electrical conductivity patterns completely unknown in terrestrial graphite. When placed near sensitive electromagnetic equipment, the pendant creates strange interference patterns that follow mathematical sequences too perfect to be random. Number 15. The Black Knight Satellite. For over 60 years, a mysterious object has been orbiting Earth in a polar orbit, defying explanation. First photographed by the U.S. Department of Defense in 1960, the Black Knight satellite moves in ways that conventional satellites cannot, changing its orbital path without any visible propulsion system. NASA astronauts reported seeing the object during several space missions, including a notable incident during STS-88 when they captured high-resolution images of a bizarre angular structure estimated to be over 13,000 years old. The satellite's age places its origin long before human civilization developed the technology to reach space. Decoded radio transmissions from the object contain mathematical sequences that match no known human language. Signal analysis conducted at the Arecibo Observatory revealed patterns consistent with artificial intelligence programming rather than natural cosmic radiation. I have a question for you. First, I would like to say that it is possible to follow the greatest curiosities of our world every day, but to do so, you need to be subscribed to our channel. So, are you already subscribed? If not, take the opportunity to subscribe now. Also, take the opportunity to like the video, so YouTube will recommend more videos from our channel So leave your like right now. And now that you have done that, let's go. Number 14. The Lascaux Cave Mysteries. The famous Lascaux Cave in France harbors one of the most disturbing alien-related mysteries on Earth. Discovered in 1940 by 4 teenagers, this underground marvel contains thousands of rock paintings depicting animals with such incredible accuracy that it defies explanation. But there's something even more chilling about these 18,000-year-old masterpieces that mainstream archaeology doesn't want you to know. The pigments used in these ancient paintings contain compounds that shouldn't exist naturally. Chemical analysis revealed synthetic elements in the red, yellow, and black colors that would require laboratory conditions to create. The paintings themselves have survived perfectly intact for thousands of years because they're protected by an invisible hydrophobic coating that actively repels moisture, a technology that wasn't developed until the 21st century. Number 13. The Time-Traveling Swiss Watch. In 2008, archaeologists working at a Ming Dynasty site in China made a discovery that threatens the very foundation of our understanding of time. While extracting a 400-year-old sarcophagus, they heard a metallic sound nearby. What they found defies all logical explanation. A perfectly preserved ring with a built-in Swiss watch, the hands frozen at exactly 10:06. The watch ring was embedded in petrified soil dated to the exact same period as the sarcophagus. The word Swiss was clearly visible on the back, yet Switzerland wouldn't start producing watches until centuries later. Metallurgical tests confirmed the ring was approximately 100 years old, while the surrounding material dated to 400 years ago. Number 12. The Dendera Light Bulb. Inside the Hathor Temple at Dendera, Egypt, hieroglyphic carvings from over 3,000 years ago clearly depict what appears to be an electrical lighting system, complete with bulb-like structures, filaments, and power transmission elements that precisely match modern designs. Engineering experts who've analyzed these carvings confirm they show functional components arranged in a way that would produce electric light, technology that wasn't supposed to exist until Thomas Edison's inventions thousands of years later. The carvings even show safety features similar to modern insulated handles and support brackets. Number 11. The London Hammer Paradox. Near the Texas town of London in the 1930s, a married couple made a discovery that still haunts the scientific community today. Embedded in ancient rock dated at over 100 million years old, they found a perfectly formed hammer with a wooden handle, the now infamous London hammer. Exhaustive testing revealed something impossible. The metal head contains iron of such purity that it lacks any carbon whatsoever. Even with our most advanced modern technology, we cannot produce iron this pure. The wooden handle, despite its incredible age, shows evidence of having been shaped with precision tools and treated with an unknown preservative that prevented decay for millions of years. X-ray diffraction analysis revealed a crystalline structure in the metal that follows non-random patterns matching mathematical sequences found in pulsar signals from deep space. The hammer's weight and balance make it perfectly suited for a hand slightly larger than modern humans, matching skeletal proportions of certain elongated skulls found in Peru. Number 10. The Crystal Skull Enigma. The mysterious crystal skulls from the pre-Columbian era represent one of archaeology's most disturbing anomalies. These perfect replicas of human skulls, complete with movable jaws, were supposedly created by ancient Aztecs and Mayans, civilizations that lacked metal tools or optical magnification. The most famous example, the Mitchell-Hedges Skull of Destiny, defies all explanation. This skull was carved against the natural axis of the crystal, a technique that would instantly shatter the material if attempted by modern jewelers. Under electron microscope examination, the skull shows no tool marks whatsoever, suggesting it was somehow molded rather than carved. Number 9. The Zambian Ancient Structure. In August 2023, archaeologists working in Zambia uncovered evidence that shatters our timeline of human development. They discovered the remains of an advanced wooden structure dating back nearly 500,000 years, predating modern humans by hundreds of thousands of years. The structure wasn't just a random collection of wood, but showed clear evidence of precision, cutting, joinery techniques, and architectural design principles that shouldn't have existed until modern times. The logs were notched and fitted together with mathematical precision, creating a load-bearing system that civil engineers recognize as surprisingly advanced. Number 8. The Baltic Sea Anomaly. In 2011, ocean explorers discovered a massive, perfectly circular object resting on the seafloor of the Baltic Sea. Approximately 200 feet in diameter, the structure has features that cannot be explained by natural geological processes. Straight lines, right angles, and corridor-like formations. Sonar scans reveal the object has an internal structure similar to modern electronic circuit boards, with pathways and chambers arranged in patterns that follow binary code sequences. All electronic equipment malfunctions within 200 meters of the structure, suggesting it generates some kind of electromagnetic interference field. Metal samples secretly recovered from the site contain an unknown alloy with superconductive properties that shouldn't exist in a natural marine environment. Dating tests suggest the object has remained undisturbed on the seafloor for at least 14,000 years, long before human civilization could have produced such technology. Number 7. The Dropa Stones. In 1938, an archaeological expedition to the China-Tibet border discovered 716 stone discs in mountain caves. Each disc contained microscopic hieroglyphs that told an extraordinary story: the crash landing of a spacecraft from another world and the stranding of its occupants, the Dropa people. The disc's composition includes crystalline elements that create a natural piezoelectric effect. They generate small electrical currents when exposed to certain sound frequencies. When these currents are measured and converted into audio patterns, they produce mathematical sequences identical to radio signals detected from deep space. Number 6. The Ancient Helicopter Hieroglyphs. Inside the Temple of Seti I at Abydos, Egypt, hieroglyphs carved more than 3,000 years ago clearly depict modern aircraft, helicopters, submarines, and what appear to be flying saucers. Mainstream archaeologists dismiss these as coincidental palimpsests, recarved symbols that accidentally resemble modern vehicles. But detailed analysis tells a different story. The carvings show internal mechanical components that match modern helicopter design, including exact rotor proportions and control systems. When the dimensions of these aircraft are analyzed mathematically, they create aerodynamically perfect ratios that would allow such vehicles to fly, knowledge impossible for ancient Egyptians to possess. Even more disturbing, ground-penetrating. Radar scans beneath the temple floor revealed metallic objects in the exact shape of the carved helicopters. Objects the Egyptian authorities have forbidden archaeologists from excavating. Trace residues found near these hieroglyphs contain isotopes of elements not naturally occurring on Earth. Number 5. The Ubaid Lizardmen. Excavations in Tel al-Ubaid, Iraq uncovered something truly nightmarish: 7,000-year-old figurines depicting humanoid figures with reptilian features. These artifacts from the Ubaid period, 6500 to 3800 BCE, show elongated heads, almond-shaped eyes, and distinctly non-human proportions. DNA analysis of remains found at associated sites revealed genetic anomalies that don't fit into the known human evolutionary tree, including vertebrate structures more similar to reptiles than mammals. Climate analysis shows the region was much cooler and wetter during this period, creating conditions that would be perfect for reptilian-adapted organisms. Number 4. The Nazca Mummies. In 2017, researchers in Nazca, Peru, discovered mummified remains unlike anything in the fossil record. These three-fingered bodies with elongated skulls and non-human proportions have been dismissed by mainstream science as elaborate hoaxes, but detailed analysis tells a different story. CAT scan examinations revealed these bodies have a skeletal structure fundamentally different from humans, with fewer ribs, different joint configurations, and a completely alien spine structure. The bone density is significantly higher than any known terrestrial species, suggesting adaptation to a higher gravity environment than Earth. Number 3. The Mars Face and Pyramids. In 1976, NASA's Viking 1 orbiter captured images of what appeared to be a humanoid face and pyramid structures on the Martian surface in the Cydonia region. While NASA dismissed these as tricks of light and shadow, Subsequent high-resolution imaging has only deepened the mystery. Advanced computational analysis of the face on Mars reveals architectural proportions that follow the same mathematical principles found in ancient Egyptian, Mayan, and Cambodian temples. The structure shows clear evidence of bilateral symmetry, impossible in natural rock formations, with features that maintain their proportions regardless of lighting angle. Number 2. The Giant of Kandahar. In 2002, a U.S. Special Forces team in Afghanistan reportedly encountered and killed a 12-foot-tall, red-haired humanoid creature in a cave near Kandahar. This incident, though officially denied by the military, was corroborated by multiple witnesses and ties directly to ancient texts describing giant beings who once lived in the region. The creature reportedly had 6 fingers on each hand, double rows of teeth, and unusual red eyes, features that match exactly with descriptions found in ancient Sumerian tablets discussing the Anunnaki, believed by many researchers to be extraterrestrial visitors. Local Afghan legends speak of the red giants who live beneath the mountains and warn people to avoid certain caves. Number 1. The Tully Papyrus Incident. In 1933, Alberto Tully, director of the Vatican's Egyptology department, stumbled upon something in a Cairo antique shop that the world was never meant to see, an ancient papyrus dating to 1480 BCE that described something impossible. Unable to afford the high price, Tully carefully copied the text before it disappeared forever into private collections. When translated, the papyrus described a massive fireball appearing silently in the sky, approximately 46 meters long, that hovered near the pharaoh's palace. The description matches no known natural phenomenon from the period. The text details how court scribes carefully documented the object's movements before it suddenly accelerated and vanished. And you, can you believe in the existence of aliens now? Tell me in the comments below, and take advantage and click on this video that is appearing on the screen. I'm sure you'll like it too. Well, that's it, and until next time, Curious One.